Devante Averette has always been a fighter. Born and raised in Detroit, he quickly excelled at boxing at a young age.
I got into boxing. It was my uncle. My uncle, his son boxed, got into a lot of title fights. Then his son was boxing. Now his son boxing. So it's kind of a family tradition. Training in boxing is an animal. It was just, running miles and miles and, heavy bags and, guys hitting on your stomach while you're doing abs. And, my uncle, he didn't play. He didn't play. It was, if you break down a little bit, you run another 5 miles. I'd be so prepared and so ready to get into the fight, to get over with training. So when a boxing, title match come or something like that, it's like I feel free. It's fun.
Averette traded his boxing gloves for football pads in high school and was a natural. His senior year, he had a son. Devante chose to take a year off from football and school to provide, working long, hard hours at UPS.
When I was younger and when I first had him, I definitely had to work. I definitely was a man of my word of taking care of my son first and foremost. And that's why I took a year off from school, because he has to get the best education he can get. And I know that it goes through me, remembering all the times, that we had together, and we still had together. That I took him swimming all this summer down here in Oklahoma City, and just those memories, And I look at him on my phone. We FaceTime every day, and it just keep, throwing the wood into the fire.
Devante's next stop was junior college, where he fought for a spot. He beat out 22 linebackers for the starting job.
I definitely had some down times where I felt like I wasn't gonna make it out of where I'm from. But I just kept my faith and, took a road that I didn't think I was gonna take, especially going into JUCO. It was just like I gotta get it on my own.
From Detroit, Michigan to Stillwater, Oklahoma, Devante jumped to big-time college football.
A lot of people, from my city, especially from my city, ask how I did it, how I get to where I'm at now. I always tell them, man, you just gotta keep faith. And just when the things you don't want to do, doing better than anybody. Make your worst day your best day.
After working through an injury in the depth chart, Devante is now making an impact as a starter. Week 1, his fumble recovery and flip to Ramon Richards for a touchdown made SportsCenter's top 10. Devante is continuing to relentlessly fight for a chance to play at the next level, with his faith and for his family.
Just to get that shot, to the NFL. Like every little boy dream is, but for me, it's for someone else. Every time I get down, every time I don't want to do a sprint or lift weights after practice, something like that, I always thought of him. Like, especially when I was during college, that's my why. Like, that's my why today. Like, that's the reason I want to go to the next level. The reason when I step on the field, I give it all I got. I just want to be a great father to him, more than anything in this world. So making him smile, putting clothes on his back and food on the table is better than anything I can ask for. Yeah, most definitely. It's my guy.